Hey guys, how's it going everybody? My name is Blitzwinger, and ladies and gents, welcome back to a brand new LEGO DC Supervillains video. And today, we're gonna go on ahead and put together quite possibly the absolutely most terrifying version of Joker that we have seen on film, and that is the Joaquin Phoenix version of Joker, which is of course going to be available in theaters later on this year. Gosh, that sounded like an ad. It is not, although if they want to sponsor a video in the future, hey, hit me up. But regardless, the LEGO DC Supervillains game has a few different variations of the Joker, including this really cool kind of classic comic book inspired Joker, and then of course just recently we actually got this Joker as well, which is the Batman the Animated Series variation of the Joker, which was really, really cool to see. However, I have seen many of you guys suggest that, hey, I would love to see a Joker that is based on the new movie design of Joaquin Phoenix, and I hope I'm saying his name correctly. It's like I don't know. I've heard a lot of people say Joaquin, but it's like there's an N at the end of his name, so I've always said Joaquin. So I don't know if I'm saying that right, but regardless, if you've seen the trailer for that movie, it looks terrifying. Like, it looks like it's going to be probably the most creepy version of the Joker we've ever seen, by far. As creepy as Heath Ledger's Joker was at times, I think that one will kind of, be nothing by comparison of what we're going to see here. So regardless, we're going to go on ahead and try to put together that variation of the Joker here today. Of course, don't forget, guys, if you enjoyed today's video, hit that like button. That really would help out a ton. And of course, if we reach 500 likes on this video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a look at the comment section down below, and then based on the comment section down below, we're going to go on ahead and build whichever other character you guys left a suggestion for. So please consider leaving a comment in the comment section below with your ideal next build, or if you don't have an ideal next build, maybe just thumbs up one of the other comments that you agree with. Like if somebody puts down, I don't know, Jared Leto's Joker or something like that, and you're like, hey, I'd love to see that. That'd be kind of a cool design. Just go on ahead and leave a thumbs up on that comment. So with that in mind, we are going for the actual full makeup look. I should also clarify that, because I know people are gonna be like, well, which look are you going for? He's had a few different designs that have been shown. We're gonna go for the actual Joker attire. So that's what we're gonna attempt to put here together today. Okay, or to put together here today. There we go. That makes a lot more sense. So let's begin. I don't think he has gloves, I'm pretty sure, from what I remember from the images of the character design. Then let's see. Okay, so for the jacket, he does have the purple pants and all that, and jacket. Let's see, do they have Joker's design here even? I don't actually know. If they did, okay, so they have this Joker, which does have the button. Now, it's interesting because the suit that he wears is like a weird color that I don't even see here as an available one. Because it's it's not pink, it's not purple, but it's also not red. It's in between purple and red. Maybe that? But I feel like even that's off. I almost think that's closer to what we see in the pictures. That kind of dark red. Man, I think that might be the closest we can get. Because, again, I feel like this is way off. I don't think any of these other ones are even remotely close. This bright red almost looks more similar, honestly, than what we see on many of the designs. It actually looks kind of decent. I almost feel like we could go with an orange as well. I feel like the bright red is probably the best look we could go for, though, to be quite frank. Because it does look dark red in some of the images, but then a lot of the photos on set make it seem a lot brighter. So it seems like once it's color corrected for the movie, it's going to be a little bit of a darker red. But since we don't know exactly what it's going to look like yet, I don't necessarily want to commit to this dark red. Okay, let's go with the dark red, and then we'll see what the rest of the design turns out to be like. Okay, so we've got that. Then I think we could probably just use a Joker preset here. Ooh, this actually works perfect, because he does have an orange attire underneath. So that works pretty nicely. All right. Then we're gonna repaint the hips just to match that same kind of dark red. And then for the legs, I believe he has brown shoes. So we need to try to find something that has ideally brown shoes. And then most of it is just one design. I don't know if there's a lot of characters that wear brown shoes. So we're going to take a look at that. And hopefully we can find something. At least relatively close to it. A lot of gold. Obviously something like this is like, well, there's brown shoes. Yeah, but then the rest of the attire is kind of wrong. Clearly. Wow. Yeah, there's not a lot of options here, huh? What about this? If the shoes were brown, I would have definitely used that. Because I think that would have looked really cool. I guess I could actually check maybe the actual Joker design. What do they have for the Joker in here? What recolors on this? That's not bad. We do get white shoes, though, which is inaccurate, because he has brown shoes. But it does look cool, honestly. Man, why couldn't they just let us recolor the shoes? If that was an option, that would have been sweet. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else. I mean, what we could do is we could also just do this. We could do like a dark red here and then kind of dark brown there to get the boots. But that's really more than just boots. That's like half the leg is colored that way. I think we're going to go with the Joker design still here because I just think it's going to be the closest to the movie look we will get is this. Okay, so that's great. Now, we do need to get rid of the hat. And we do need to get rid of the beard. There we go. Although that would have been kind of a crazy cool look too, huh? If the Joker had a beard. And now we need to find the hairstyle. And he has really long hair. Especially when compared to all the previous Jokers. I mean, like, I guess Heath Ledger's Joker also had kind of long hair. But this one has even longer hair. Is this long hair? I almost think that this could work. If we go with like a really dark green. We need to change the face first, I guess, so that it looks at least remotely accurate. Let's see variations of the Joker face. Which ones do they have? We could do even something like this, obviously. Oh, whoops, sorry. The white kind of paint. But he still has a makeup on, so we're trying to get closer to that, obviously. Or as close to that as possible. Let's scroll down to the different Joker designs. So we have this one here. Okay. That is less than ideal. Because he only paints the front of his face, right? So I'm trying to find something that maybe will be somewhat closer to that. Instead of like the entire face being painted. So let's see if we could find something closer to it. That won't work. This is like half the face is painted. Same with that. Even if we can recolor it. Darn it. Why is... I guess maybe that, but that's obviously completely like incorrect as far as like the design is concerned. Because he's wearing glasses. That's not really the look we're going for here. Whatsoever. We might have to just use a Joker face. One of the Joker faces. For this. Because everything else is not going to be... I don't think it will be nowhere near as close to the design as what we need. I think this face actually works a little bit better. Because it's a little bit creepier for whatever reason. And... yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, there's a lot of other expressions. Like, even this. Like, it looks cool. Repainted and everything like that. But it's just not as accurate. So, I think the Joker smirk is going to be the way to go here. To try to get this to be as accurate as possible, you know? For the most part. Okay. So, I guess Joker it is. There it is. And now we got to figure out the hairstyles. So I actually don't dislike this hairstyle. I actually think it kind of works well. But I do want to take a look at what else is available. Maybe we could get something a little bit more accurate. But we're trying to get like a longer hairstyle in general. And there's not a lot to select from. Because a lot of the longer hairstyles are kind of like done up like in different hairstyles like this, you know? So it's like, it's just not gonna work. What about that? I guess that one could also work, sorta, I think. Or maybe this. I think that one looks pretty decent, actually. I'm not gonna lie. I think for me, it would be probably this as the closest to the design that we see for him. Although, again, I do think that this one actually does look really cool as well, because it's like just different and looks neat. But I think this one's a bit more accurate, because I feel like this one's a little bit too like too much hair on the front of the face, whereas usually it's kind of more swept back on the designs that we've seen, the pictures and such. So I think that that's a pretty cool rendition of the Joker. I don't know, do we give him a gun of some sort? I guess probably, because I'm gonna guess that he's not gonna be particularly kind, considering it's the Joker and all. So, yeah, we're gonna... Well, is he neutral still? No, we're gonna establish him as the villain. He's the Joker, after all. Joker here. All right, so... Ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be our take on the Joaquin Phoenix version of the Joker. Apparently, he can fly, because I forgot to take off that ability. On this particular custom. Obviously, in the movie, he can't fly. Well, actually, I guess we don't know yet, but it'd be kind of ridiculous. Can you imagine if he just has superpowers? That'd be such a funny twist on the movie if all of a sudden he had superpowers. But there's our design of Joaquin Phoenix's version of Joker. I think he turned out really cool. I think he's very distinctly different to the other Jokers in the game. If you look at them, they definitely look very, very different to one another. When we compare the two of them, you can distinctly tell that there's a very different look to the characters. Overall, I'm pretty happy with what we were able to put together here today. Let me know what you guys think. I am definitely looking forward to hearing from you lovely, lovely folks as to what you guys think of this design. Hit that like button if you want to see more customs from other DC movies or maybe even Marvel movies, whatever it might be. Leave your suggestions down in the comment section below. Have an absolutely fantastic day, guys, and I'll see you all later, alligators. Bye-bye, everyone.